Hey man, who are you? What are you doing in my house? I'm you. Well, more or less, I'm your bladder. What does my bladder want with me? Well, I'm just here to tell you that you have to go to the bathroom. What do you mean I have to go to the bathroom? I just finished using the bathroom. Well, you have to go. And, well, I'm just here telling you, hey, you have to go to the bathroom again. What do you mean I have to go to the bathroom again? I just got out of the bathroom 5 seconds ago. Well, you have to go to the bathroom. I'm telling you this now. Go to the bathroom. I'm not going to the bathroom again. I just walked out of the bathroom. I don't have to go again. Well, I mean, it's your pants that you're getting wet.
1 hour later.
Hello, welcome back. Yeah, from that intro, that is something that it's not something that happens to me like weekly. If it was, then it's something that I definitely need to go check with the doctor. But it's something that happens to me like about like every 3 months, and kind of hate when it happens. Very annoying. And yeah, as you can tell, um, that's what the videos. That's like something that I kind of hate about my body. Like it's like, why do you do this to me? I just went to the bathroom. Either way, another thing that I hate, which is somewhat similar, I don't know if other people have like experienced this. Like when I told my coworkers when I was working at McDonald's about this problem that I had, they were like, well, I think it's just a you thing. Is this thing where I have to go to the bathroom where I have to go and do number one, but at the same time I am so thirsty that my tongue is like very dry. It's like you need to drink something now, and I'm like, what do you mean I have to drink something? I have to go to the bathroom. And my body is like, no, you're thirsty. Drink something now. But you also have to go to the bathroom, so make sure you do that. I'm like, well, what is it? I can't be thirsty and I have to go to the bathroom at the same time. And yeah, it's like very stressful. I feel like another one, it's like my body lies to me in a bad way where like, okay, where when I eat, when I usually finish my first plate, I usually sometimes get up, get a half, serve myself half of what I usually have, maybe less, just to like make sure I'm filled up nicely. But sometimes when I finish my food, my body will be like, "Hey, you're still hungry, so like go get some more food." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I give myself reasonable amount, not too much, but significantly less. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna eat this, and this is gonna fill me up. I take one bite, and my body is like, hey, you're full. And when I say you're full, I do not mean like, oh, you're full, but you can fit in a little bit more. No. It's more, hey, you're full. You cannot eat another bite. If you do, you will explode. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean I am full? I was not full 5 seconds ago. I take one bite into my food, and you're like, no, you're full. You cannot eat another bite. I'm just like, why? And I have to be careful now whenever I get up to serve myself more food because it's like, okay, wait a second. I might actually already be full. It's just my body is lying to me right now. And I hate it. This wasn't actually planned to be in the script. It's just that it happened to me right now and it just came into my mind. I sweat. And when I say that, I mean I can sometimes just sweat by sitting. I swear the most thing I'm doing is like, maybe moving my arms around, but I'm sitting with my shirt on, with my shorts on. I don't have the heater on. It's it's regular temperature in this room. I have not been moving around, and yet I am sweating. My palms are sweaty. Why are they sweaty? I am sitting down. I am not doing anything. Why am I sweating? Why am I sweating? Why does my body just hate me? Why do you do this to me? You, yes, you. I'm talking to you. Why do you do this to yourself? There are like other things about the human body that I hate, but I feel like these apply more to like everyone overall, like our hair. Well, to most people. Not trying to be mean to any bald people out there, but like I kind of hate. I feel like this also goes into showering. Like, okay, like I do shower every day. Just to let you know, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I actually really hate when I don't shower one day. I really feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't shower. Like, oh my god, I'm like self contemplating. Like, people know I didn't shower, and I don't think they really notice. But like, I kind of hate like just how much care we have to put in to our hair, into our body, just to keep it. It's not like this thing of like, oh, hey, the social norm. More like just keeping ourselves afloat. Because like, if we don't clean our hair, it's gonna get itchy. We're gonna have problems, and it's just like not a fun experience. I feel like same thing with our body. It's gonna smell. It's not gonna smell nice. And oh my gosh, I just remembered teeth. If we do not take care of our teeth, we will be suffering. And I kind of hate that. Like, so much care has to go into the human body. We are like, and sometimes like when I just take a step back and look at how much work we have to do to keep our body healthy and clean, it's just like, why so much work? Why do we have to work so much to keep ourselves clean? To do all of this stuff just so then we don't have problems with it. I guess it doesn't like necessarily fit with what the previous read I was talking about, like, showering, hair, and teeth, but I feel like it's somewhat relatable, like our nails, especially not our fingernails, our toenails. There we go. Like thinking like what is that word? Okay, wait, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, our toenail, because you have to cut them in a very specific way, and because if you don't cut them, I don't know how to say it. If you don't cut them well, and hey, guess what? Your nail will eventually end up growing inside your skin. This has happened to me. I had to go to a special doctor just for them to cut my nail because it was growing inside it started growing inside my skin. They had to cut it, and it was like not a fun experience. Well, it wasn't. I wouldn't say not fun in a way of like, oh hey, like yeah, it really sucked. It's more sucked in like I had to go out of my way go see this doctor, and it wasn't like the actual cutting of the nail. It was more like after where like you kind of like lump a bit. It's like you're kind of dragging your foot, and like you have to be wearing sandals all the time. I think your foot. No wait, socks are allowed. It's just that there has to be room for your nail to breathe. And like I had to dip my foot in a bucket of water with special salt so that it wouldn't get infected. That's what I meant when it was no fun. But like just so much work just to keep our body healthy and clean that I hate it. Why? Why? Okay, so like I know this was different. Completely different from what I've done. But like, I kind of wanted to do this video. I wanted to rant about the human body. I will say this, I didn't give the full rant to my old coworker. I did give them like a quick nutshell version of what I just did. And he looked at me and he was like, "Dude, are you sure you're not an alien?" And I'm like, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, "Well, you're talking down. You're sounding like an alien right now." I'm like, and I'm just like, really? Anyway, I will say this much. I am not an alien. I just really, when you kind of stop and think about the human body, you start to realize, wow, we put in so much work into this body. All for what? And yeah, I just wanted to rant about it a little bit, even though I might come off as weird now. Guys, don't worry. I'm a perfectly normal person. I play Pokemon. I enjoy Pokemon. I collect plushies. Is this not something a normal human... Okay, I'm really starting to sound like an alien. Maybe I am secretly an alien.